why do people even want new graphics cards at this point? I mean, guys, look at the 50 series. Missing ROPs. You're getting cut down ROPs, burning connectors, price to Kingdom Come, overpriced. Why is anyone even looking forward to GPU launches anymore? Guys, I don't know. I mean, AMD is about to release this 9070 XT. It reveals tomorrow. And I mean, I can't help but be just feeling like unoptimistic. Am I the only one here? I see everyone that's just really optimistic for this. And, you know, I was for the longest time. But after seeing leaked pricing, this thing, it looks like it's going to be around $700 MSRP. And it is a meme at this point, but it's DOA at that price. You know, everyone's saying DOA dead on arrival at that price, guys. It is a successor to the 7800 XT that had 16 gigabytes of VRAM. This has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. I think they have the similar amount of die size too. Really, this is not looking good. And after AIBs get their markups, it's probably gonna be close to $1,000. So 5080s at what? $1,500, $1,600. This thing at $1,000. 5070 Ti is also at $1,000, which this is probably going to match a 5070 Ti in performance while having the same amount of VRAM. Who really cares? Who cares about any of these next-gen GPUs? Guys, my thought to you is just like live your life and play the games that you can play. Play what your rig can do. You know, if you're on a 20 series, 10 series, 30 series, don't worry about upgrading. It's not that big of a deal, guys. I recently just built this budget PC for like 120 bucks. And it is, it's kicking around, it's slapping, guys. It's doing really well. Played some Doom on it and Apex Legends. And for the price I built this for, I mean, like, wow. Like, it makes you wonder. And for any of you guys that have had a Steam Deck, you kind of get my drift here, where you don't need a lot of hardware to actually get the job done and just play your game and have fun. Like a lot of these older games are just have way more soul and are a lot more fun than a lot of the newer games that come out that are an optimized mess, right? Boys, My Keys Shop is having a Windows 10 Pro sale. If you're building a new PC, go ahead and head over there and save some money. Use the coupon code SK55 for 55% off any Windows key order. Once you get your key, just go down to activation settings in Windows and then just copy and paste your key into activation settings. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. They're having all kinds of sales on not only Windows 10 Pro, so go ahead and check them out, guys. I'm just wondering, why are people so excited for these next-gen GPUs? Are they really just that bored with their life that they have to upgrade? I don't know. Me recently, after getting my Lunar Lake laptop, I mean, it's only got 8 Xe cores, but it's, you know, putting up low-end discrete GPU performance, and it makes me wonder, man, like I have this 4080 in my main rig, and it feels like I'm just wasting its potential, you know. It makes me want to sell it while it's so high. So guys, I don't know, like, are you even excited for the 9070 XT at this point? Are you excited for 5070? These next-gen GPUs, just to me, they just seem like utter garbage, man. Like this launch was botched in every way. And, you know, I think a big driving factor of why this launch was so bad and performance was so bad is because everything's stuck on 4 nanometer. You know, Apple and Intel, they have TSMC 3 nanometer on lock, and there's no more capacity for that. And TSMC 2 nanometer isn't out yet, so there's really no performance gains to be had on the silicon side of things. I think AMD is going to have some nice architectural performance gains going to a monolithic die, but it looks like they're just pricing it in for that, right? So what if this thing was, I think, 40% faster than a 7900 GRE in the best case scenarios based on some of the leaks? It costs like 40% more at $750, $800, right? So there's really no point to even be excited about anything, right? This much more price, like you get this much more performance, well, you get that much more price, right? 20% more performance, 20% price increase. There's no price to performance gains to be had. And really, who really cares? I wouldn't touch this 9070 XT with a 10-foot pole if it comes out over $700 or more. It's just DOA. Also, boys, I'm just sitting here listening to this video, and I also thought, why be excited not only about GPUs but CPUs too? Like Think about the past launches we've had in the past year, past 2 years. Nothing's really been that exciting. Think about Arrow Lake CPUs, really disappointing there. They jumped all the way from Intel 7 to TSMC 3 nanometer, and we saw performance regression in gaming, which still remains to this day. Ryzen 9000, Ryzen Zen 5%, and now Blackwell with honestly a whole host of issues that make it not even worth buying. I'm not sure why people are buying 5090s on eBay still. Really, I don't think it's worth it anymore. While I do think the original MSRP of the 5090 is a bargain, once you start getting to the point where these things start melting, missing CUDA cores and ROPs and all these things, like, yeah, I don't know if I'd be wanting to pay that early adopters tax anymore for something like that. But yeah, guys, we've been bombarded by these horrible launches and ever increasing prices. And it's getting to the point where I don't know how longer this can be a hobby for us people. Like, the gains are less and less. And while I do believe that Moore's Law will proceed in some form or fashion, I do think that we're seeing very diminished gains. And really, the main reason for that is because we're stuck on this 4 nanometer node, right? So we're going to be progressing to the 2 nanometer node eventually. But with Ryzen 9000, sure, the 9800X3D was kind of good, you know, like 15% uplift, I think, over the 7800X3D. Not bad, but like, you know, Intel CPUs were garbage. It looks like RTX 5000 is going to be garbage. AMD will negate all price performance gains with the 9070 XT. So really, guys, it's not looking that good. Like, if the 9070 XT is an MSRP of 700, I mean, we've had 7900 XTs at that price for a while now, even below that, and they have 20 gigs of VRAM and probably just a little bit less performance than this graphics card. So, guys, I don't know what to say. I am pretty disappointed with the latest launches. I have this system. Let me see if I can show you this system right quick. A 4080 13700K build. It's right here. It's glorious. 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. DDR5 really wasn't worth the jump for me. And it's done everything I need to and more. I have 7 terabytes of NVMe storage. I'm editing a video, the video you're watching right now, actually. And I gotta say, guys, this computer has done everything I need it to and more, to the point where I think it will be more than I need for, let me see if I can put this thing down, for at least like 2 more years. And I like to stay on the high end of stuff, guys. I don't like to be a low end peasant, but the 4080, despite being a smaller die, like 390 millimeters squared, is still a top end graphics card. It's gonna be matching AMD's newest high end. Really, it was supposed to be mid-range, but it looks like now it's going to be a high-end graphics card. And it's right behind the 5080, which is a $1,000 plus MSRP graphics card. So I have that. I have the 13700K. I bought it for $220, and it's a 16-core CPU. It's great. It's right up there with the newest Ryzen 7s, and it's not too far behind the Ryzen 9s. So I got to say, guys, I don't really see myself needing to upgrade anytime soon, and it's a shame because I want to upgrade. I don't want my hardware, I mean, sure, on one part it's nice because my hardware is just like top of the line forever. It feels like a 1080 Ti moment. But on the other hand, I like seeing performance gains, and I like getting like more performance, bigger number, better, right? It's always like that for me, bigger number, better. I just found myself actually daydreaming and fantasizing about DDR6 RAM. Literally yesterday, I was looking up JEDEC speeds for that thing. Like, base speeds are going to be like 12,000 mega transfers per second, going all the way up to 21,000 at the very highest overclock Kingdom Come, 21,000 mega transfers per second on that RAM. So I found myself daydreaming about that. I'm like, I'm going to just buy a $400 kit of RAM when that comes out, upgrade my platform. But really, what's the goal? What's the point? I don't think I actually need that. I just like seeing in Task Manager a bigger number. On my Lunar Lake laptop, the RAM has 88533 mega transfers, and it gives me a dopamine hit every time I see that big number. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to add this little portion. Let's get back to me on the couch and we'll finish out the video. So that's my thoughts, guys. I think people are just in such a consumer mindset. They just need to buy, that they forget that they really don't need any of this stuff. I have a 4080. It's actually really overkill for a lot of stuff I do, and I play at 4K. I'm really just not into these newer games, and I'm just chilling. I do a lot of stuff on my laptop now, and it's just sad to see people paying thousands of dollars for these scalped GPUs. What do you think? I was feeling kind of sick. This is the first time I got sick actually since that Strix Halo video I did. So I was feeling pretty bad. I'm feeling a lot better now. I just kind of sat on my couch. We got the Osmo Pocket 3 filming today. So hey, you know, I just thought might as well try it out and film a video, a little bit of a talking head. 50 series is just DOA, and 9070 XT's DOA after everything that's come out. I don't think there's any reason to upgrade. I think you need to buy used, you need to buy last gen, and just hold on to it for a little while until there's a node jump. I want to see us go to 2 nanometer, and then that's your time to overspend on a GPU, because it will actually be worth it. So that's just my thoughts, guys. Silicon Steak, signing out. Every spec he's on deck, from GPUs to CPUs, he knows it all. No question too big, no detail too small. He's got the knowledge, he's got the skill. When he drops his take, the haters stand still. Fanboys can cry, but they can't deny. Silicon's